We've all been there. A pen smudges, leaks, or just won't write. Well, a Hungarian journalist got so fed up, he invented a whole new way to write. Get ready for the story of the ballpoint pen, born out of pure frustration. Let's travel to the 1930s. Our hero is Laszlo Biro, a journalist in Budapest. He was constantly annoyed by his fountain pen. The ink would smudge on the paper, it took ages to dry, and he had to keep refilling it. One day, he was visiting a newspaper printing press. He noticed that the thick, sticky ink used to print the newspapers dried almost instantly and never smudged. He thought, why can't I put this kind of ink in a pen? He tried, but the thick ink wouldn't flow out of a normal fountain pen nib. This is where his genius kicked in. He needed a new kind of tip. Working with his brother Georgie, who was a chemist, he came up with a brilliant solution. A tiny metal ball bearing seated in a socket. As the pen moved across the paper, the ball would rotate, picking up the thick ink from the cartridge and rolling it onto the page. It was perfect. The ink dried quickly, it didn't smudge, and the pen could write for ages without a refill. Biro patented his invention in 1938. During World War II, pilots in the British Royal Air Force started using them because, unlike fountain pens, they didn't leak at high altitudes. The Biro pen, as it became known, was a high-flying success. Laszlo Biro's frustration with the leaky pen led to an invention we all use every day. It's a fantastic story that shows how observing a solution in one place, a printing press, and applying it to a problem somewhere else can lead to a world-changing innovation. Now for the tricky quiz. Biro's pen was a huge hit with pilots because it worked at high altitudes. Fountain pens failed because the lower air pressure in the sky would cause the ink to be pushed out. Why was Biro's ballpoint design completely unaffected by the change in air pressure? Think about how the ink gets out. Let me know your answer.